Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. I've decided to get a little bit ahead today, and I mean that's totally out of the ordinary, especially since I'm usually so busy, but today I think I'm going to play Cain, and hopefully it's a good time. We spawn right next to the item room, which contains the Book of Sin, so I was getting excited and hyped up right away with literally no good reason to do so. Still, that'll give us a random drop every 4 or 6 rooms or something. This time it's not a very useful one, unless we find a curse room. That would make it pretty useful there. I want to pay you. I want to pay you very much. Okay, so I need you to not do that. Okay, we're gonna make another loop. Since I have no bombs, I do kind of need to use my resources wisely as far as blowing up that tinted rock is concerned, and I did. We got those 2 soul hearts, which I'll pick up later. And see if this poor beggar wants to give me anything for my troubles. No. Don't think that I won't blow you up given the opportunity and ability and stuff later. Just pay out before that point. Otherwise, well, now I've got bombs. Don't bring this upon yourself. Of course I'm going to look for the secret room first. See if I can get like 9 cents or something, and then maybe have him pay out as like a nice little beggar. So pretty much it's kind of a random guess as far as location of the secret room, but I'm gonna go for it. And I really don't want Pageant Boy, but if it happens, you know, that's something that'll at least help me with the beggar. So we got it first try. It was 3 cents, and maybe he wants to help me out now. Who knows? I don't. Alright, come on. Come on. So Cain's faster, stronger. Lucky Foot means that pills are only good or neutral. And it's the candle. That's kind of exactly what I was hoping for. I'm not even joking. I was like, maybe he'll give us the candle. I should have said it, but it was so unlikely. I mean, you might or might not believe me. I don't know. But I honestly was kind of hoping for that. So it's not often I get to use the candle this early. Or really that I get to use the candle at all. Now the candle gets some hate. So I'm sorry if you're one of those people that doesn't think that the candle is fun to watch, but most of the complaints as far as the candle is concerned are that it's too easy to use and there's like no way to lose with it. It's free win and all that stuff. That's not even a slight bit true. It's definitely a skill-based tool, and some of the exploits with it, you have to know about them, and you can still mess up with them. You can still play ineffectively with it. And it's something that really, it changes the dynamic of the game. Like, I would take Bloody Lust now because it'd be interesting, mostly. Not because it'd be good, but because that's the only situation in which Bloody Lust is actually a usable item, pretty much. Because destroying tears with a candle counts for that. But this is going to make our damage a much lesser concern, and I like that. Still, if you're one of those people that really hates the candle and thinks it's not fun to watch, it's too good, I'm sorry you feel that way, and I guess you just won't watch this run, and I'm sorry for that. But it's a good item, but it's not a free win, and it's definitely not boring to use, and I'm sorry if you think it's boring to watch. I'm a big fan of the candle, and I don't get to use it much. So I'm taking it. And, hey, I don't know, I never get it this early when I do get it. But anyway, other than that, things are looking pretty good. That pill was a health up pill, which means if there were more rooms or a habit or something, I would love to go for more health up pills from that bottle of pills, that is, and get a bunch of health ups. But we also know that the health up pill is in the rotation, so just getting some pill drops every so often will be helpful for us because they have the chance to be health up. And there could be 2 health ups as well, because health down would become health up when you're Cain due to the Lucky Foot. So we could have both, and that would be pretty sweet. I'd like to go to the curse room very badly, but I probably won't. That's what I was hoping for. Secret room right there, 9 cents. Almost enough to take me into the... Wow, soul heart. Now it is enough to take me in... No, it's not. Almost enough to take me in the shop. And I'm going to use this soul heart for the curse room. My throat's tickling and it wants me to cough, and I'm trying not to need to. Alright, so we go even for that. I'm totally cool with that. But I'd also kind of really want to. I just need some water or something. Try and remember after this floor. So now we're ready to go to the shop, which, well, who knows what that's going to mean. I'm going to visit it before the boss, because maybe it's going to be something really awesome. Hey, who knows? I'm fast enough that it's not a huge deal to travel. And who knows if it's going to... I mean, if it's a habit, then I'll take a little bit of damage intentionally to try out some of the pills. Not too much, though, because that'd be a little risky. But that would be a time to use the candle effectively. Portable slot is not super appealing. There are effective uses of it, but I'll just buy the soul heart and the key and be on my way. Of course, I could use the portable slot to attempt to spawn a black fly in a room, namely the boss room, to replay that room as if nothing had happened, farm boss drops. But that's okay. I don't really think that's necessary, and I don't think that would necessarily pay out. It's not often that you get black flies. Well, I mean, it's pure luck, so it could be often if you're one of those kinds of lucky people, but it isn't really. Okay, health up again. And deal with the devil contains the dead cat and Sister Maggie. I want neither of these things. What I do want is to blow up this rock behind here. Wasn't the tinted rock. Today's not the day. Alright. Onwards. Caves XL. Alright, it's not Catacombs. That's really good. Caves XL, XL floor. Curse of Labyrinth. Meaning that there are 1.8 times as many rooms, 2 item rooms, 2 bosses, only 1 shop, only 1 chance for a double room. So there's good and bad, basically. But this also counts as the second of the 2 floors. Oh my gosh, cancer. Significantly increasing our rate of fire. So that's pretty cool. I'm a fan. And if I can... This shop can contain greed, sadly, because it counts as the second of the 2 floors. So I'm a little bit upset about that. But I don't even have the money for it, so I guess it's not a big deal yet. And it's only a 50% chance. So maybe I'm feeling lucky today. Nope. You almost hit me there. Okay. Let's see what's in this red chest. Please pick up the coin cane. It's just some troll bombs. Sure. Alright. I really like the candle. Okay, I want to find an item room. That was dumb damage that I was like watching it happen and I was like, oh, this is happening. And I tried to correct myself. I couldn't. It couldn't happen. Come on. By the way, since we passed up that deal with the devil, we are in angel room territory. We could earn an angel room. 50% chance at this point, so that's pretty cool. Chances of it being particularly good, maybe not the highest, but hey. So this is going to get us our second cube of meat, so that'll maintain the rotation, tier blocking, and enemy damaging, but it'll also be a shooting familiar for us. So that's pretty awesome. I was like, I mean, 2 cubes of meat is the max cubes of meat that I ever want. And I have it. Note that if I did have D6, I could reroll this cube of meat, though. Not that I'd necessarily want to, but it's something that I could do. Because on XL floors, the pool of the first boss depends on the pool of the second boss for items. So if the second boss is a horseman, you can reroll the first boss's item into a cube of meat. If the second boss is the fallen, it's a devil room item from the first boss, reroll, etc. But this is a normal boss, so we'd reroll to a normal boss item if we had rerolled that cube of meat. Interesting stuff. You know, I kind of want both of these items. And, well, I'm going to take both of these items just to get a little risky, because I feel like you're all thinking, this run's too easy. And now you're thinking, oh, he took Brimstone, that's even worse, it's still too easy. Of course, I would never pay for flight anymore. It's just not worth it. It's just not that good. But if it's free, I take it. This time, I took it because I'm being silly. Cancer probably not a hugely important thing anymore. The reason that the Brimstone isn't pointing the right way is because I'm using a glitch, which people titled Brim Snapping, because I was the one that showed it off in a video and told people about it, even though it wasn't my invention and I admitted that freely. but it wasn't my call. I didn't make the name. Anyway, and that I repeatedly tap the fire button when I shoot, and that allows it to do more damage by hitting extra times, and that's pretty awesome as well. So, anyway, we have Flight, which is cool with me. We have Brimstone, which I really enjoy using, and some people think it's free win, not even close either. It's something that you learn just like anything else. It's very easy to die with pretty much any item in this game. But I don't think that Brimstone is like a Dr. Fetus or an Epic Fetus. I don't think that that Mom's Knife is either. I think that these things are things that you learn to deal with because there are very serious disadvantages to all of them too. It's not like they're pure advantage or anything like that. So, okay, we're ready to go to the shop, but I'll worry about it later. And here I am in a situation where I am kind of close to dying. Not like particularly close. I am powerful, which my survival is just going to depend on me playing at least moderately well. So note that as Cain with the Lucky Foot, the two are... It's the Lucky Foot, not Cain. We always win on fortune teller machines, so I will probably spend some time on that after I go to the item rooms in the shop. I don't really need to prioritize any rooms in any particular order. No D6, nothing like that. But it is nice to be able to fly. It's nice, it's just not worth 2 hearts especially. It's maybe worth 1, but not usually, if at all, ever. And it's something that I don't take unless it's free, except in this situation where I'm trying to put myself at a severe disadvantage for fun. Alright, both item rooms, same place. Sure. Mom's Contacts. So that's going to allow us to freeze enemies with our shots, which is awesome. And Dead Sea Scrolls, which you walk into a wall and hold the direction of the wall when you use it, because it could give you Kamikaze, which would damage you unless you're walking into said wall. So, you know, pro strats. It could also give you, like, Book of Revelations or something. But it gave me Book of Shadows, which wasn't particularly useful. It was just a thing that happened. Keys galore, and I like it a lot. Another Soul Heart, that's totally random. I don't have anything augmenting that chance. Though I am, again, going to go to that fortune teller machine to try and hit up some extra Soul Hearts. Not a better trinket or anything, because I have a good trinket. Okay. Yep. So, shop first, fortune teller. If we get greed, I hope it drops money. I don't want the Steam sale. I wouldn't take it, given the opportunity. And that's about it. Let's see what we can get. Now, I could play all this health into the blood donation machine way up yonder, but I don't really want to take the time for that. Alright, toss that in. Perfect, it was a Steam sale, which, like I said, not going to pick up in case we get a D6 later and we can start re-rolling a bunch of Steam sales that we've acquired due to questionable methods. Such as greed farming, basically. So I'll go down to 15 cents on this fortune teller. If it allows me to, of course. It might just blow up before that or something. But that's where I'll go. And I'll win something every time. High Priestess, Temperance. Judas's Tongue makes all... Yeah, that's not a bad thing to have. Okay, so I don't really want most of these. It turns Red Heart deals the devil into 1 heart. Deals with the devil no matter what. Emperor, I'm going to hang on to over High Priestess. 17, okay. 16 and 15. I don't really want to mess with trinkets right now, so I'm not going to check what that last card was. That's okay. Away we go. I don't feel too bad. I didn't get any soul hearts out of that, which was really what I wanted. But the Emperor will allow us to get out of the Mom boss fight room. Well, we'll go to the same room, but the doors will reappear. And that means that we can see if there's a devil or angel room. Well, there won't be an angel room because we just took a deal with the devil. So, we'll see if we earn a devil room. But the nice thing is, we know the greed won't be in this shop because it's the floor after a floor we fought greed. And, yeah, it's not an XL floor, otherwise it could be because that would count as 2 floors away. But we good, and we found it immediately. Oh yeah, it cancels my Brimstone charge. Oh, I missed. Okay, so it doesn't really matter which order I go in. I'm going to the item room first. Range up does literally nothing for us, but I took it anyway. Probably not going to come into any kind of handy effect or anything. Yeah, I'll take the habit. Probably not worth anything, but you can't say no to the habit, especially at half price. So now, every time we get hit, we get 3 ticks of charge for our spacebar item, although I don't think it affects the candle. But that means that any 2 hits would get us another use for our spacebar item, so if we get something like a D6, we're in good place. So we're going to get Little Gish for this, one of my favorite familiars. Shoots Slowing Tears, which will, of course, give us some nice synergy with our Freezing Tears, because that just gives us more chances to cause an enemy to be incapacitated for whatever reason. Okay, jump. There we go. Little Gish. And I'll finish exploring the floor, because why not? Maybe there's a beggar. I'd like a beggar. I do want Greed to be in the secret room, for example, or there to be another mini-boss on the next floor, so that the shop does not contain Greed. I would love to get a Mom's Purse, Compass, and it wasn't in there, so yeah, I'd love to get one of those kinds of things. And then be a happy man instead of a moderately happy man. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this run. The sun. Well, yeah, I'm going to prioritize the Emperor card. Balls of Steel is an awesome pill to have. So now we know where the secret room is. We know there's a mini-boss on the floor. We know that there are no other end rooms. Sure. I mean, I'm still going to finish the floor. It's not like I'm exploring just to see what the map looks like. No, I'm exploring to get advantages and things. This ain't a speed run. I don't speed run. That's why every so often people are like, hey, you should have joined Boiler, or you should try racing or something. Now, I really don't like racing. It's just not interesting to me. But not saying that no one should like it. I get it. I'm just saying it's not for me. So that's why I don't do Boiler or anything. And now you know. There you go. 2 more bombs. I like bombs. Okay. Well, when you put it right there, I'll do it. I'll do the mini-boss last, by the way. Order's not a huge deal. I don't think there's anything... There's no reason for me to do the mini-boss first or last or in any particular order. So I'm just going to explore things at my leisure. I always preferred saying leisure, but I don't know. It's not like one is more correct than the other. Both are accepted. But I just always preferred that one. I don't know. It's not like I get upset if someone does it the other way. But it's an interesting thing that just... Okay, Candle's gonna shred you. Fortunately, there's that much. Envy fight is one of the worst fights. Super Envy's worse because there are more heads. But Candle really makes a huge difference. So we'll go to the secret room and then we'll be on our way. Play it again. You're wasting my hard-earned health that I really don't need. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, darn. So there's... Yeah, okay. I'm not holding any directions, but my Brimstone is staying charged because I did a specific glitch. Where it's just based on when you let go of the... You let go of it like between rooms, let go of the arrow to charge, and it'll just stay charged, which is pretty cool. If you're one of those people that doesn't want to take the time to hold the button or feels like it's so much effort or something. I don't care why you don't want to hold it, I'm just telling you you don't have to. Okay. Don't even need the candle too much. It's still nice to have. Because that's going to make the mom fight a joke. It's going to make the heart fight pretty much a joke. I mean, they're kind of jokes anyway, which is another reason I don't necessarily feel bad cheesing them, especially in a situation where I also have Brimstone or something like that. Mom's knife, you know. Not too much threatening stuff. Still at 1 health. I haven't seen any other pills. But I'm looking for the item room where I mean, I'd love to see Polyphemus. That would be really fun. Don't get Brimstone Polyphemus too often. That's totally not true. I get it all the time now, and I don't know why. Because I get Polyphemus pretty much every run somehow. I'm some sort of miracle worker. No, I'm not. Don't even consider that as something I'm saying even slightly truthfully or anything other than facetiously. Okay, it was greed. I expected that. We just kind of one-barraged him, and then we're done. So we know that greed isn't in the secret room, not that that was a huge concern anyway. But I just kind of wanted to do some shopping. Whoa. There's our item room. I thought I was too close, but then I wasn't. Okay. Handled. Okay, stop shooting at me and we're good. Yum heart. Full heart of recovery, but that's not very important considering I have only a full heart, and if I were to lose the full thing, I would die. And I also have a candle. When you think about it. Die. Thanks. Eternal flies have too much health, and then if you freeze them, they don't become normal flies. They just have a ton of health. Because when I say eternal flies, technically they're not eternal anymore after they're white, I guess. But, yeah, there. They have a lot of health once they're normal flies. Of course, infinite health as eternal flies, but that's not the point here. Get back. Good. I'm finding the boss. Oh, I'm finding a beggar. Give me something good. My throat just decided that it wanted to die, and I didn't like that very much. Oh, okay, that was my own fault. Wow, one candle. Remember, we have this Emperor card purely for the purpose of trying to see if we got to deal with the devil. Oh, wait, I don't even want to do the normal cheese. I want to do the candle cheese. You just throw it at the door, doesn't matter what's there, what's not there. Tons of damage. 4 or 5, or 5 or 6 shot or something. Provided you hit, of course. You do need to hit. Oop. And don't do it at the right door because it'll bounce off of that, whereas with the other doors it'll just stick inside. Weird stuff. Okay, so we should get a couple health ups from this, I'd expect. This was a range up. Don't know this. This was a health up. Okay, that's good. Take the Polaroid. Open the chest. Use this pill. Bombs are key. I'm okay with that. Take the Emperor. Use it. Devil Room. Containing the Pact. I'll do it. And then I'll be on my way. Yeah, Pact, damage up, tears up, and 2 soul hearts to make up for the 2 hearts we traded for it. Game freeze. I'm going to take a drink of water. Alright. So we got Curse of the Lost, which increases the size of the floor by like 4 rooms. And that's not a big deal. I hopefully will be able to find my way through relatively quickly nonetheless. And then eventually, assuming we can make it to the chest, which I don't think is unlikely, I will clear the chest and not the rest of these things. Because I really only feel like clearing the chest and the floors before the womb are what I like doing. Packed, not a bad amount of damage with Brimstone. And of course the Brimstone glitch. I'm a fan of that as well. Darn. Good. Wouldn't want to get hit in a silly manner. Note I could have brought a bombs or key pill with me, but I didn't really see the necessity. Okay, honestly, I should blow up some rocks first. Hope that doesn't blow up the machine. It did. Oh well. I didn't really care about playing it repeatedly, but might have been nice. Could have gotten soul hearts. That would be helpful, though not necessary at the moment. I don't think, at least. I'm feeling pretty confident. Maybe rightfully, maybe not. Oh, good. We can actually one-shot parabytes. That's always a nice feeling when you can actually do that. Okay. Oh, look, another one. I guess I'll play this one. Oh no, I don't want that. Okay, as long as it wasn't the tick, like it wasn't. I'm just gonna back off. Stop giving me so many trinkets. After you run through all of the trinkets, it'll only give you tarot cards when it would give you trinkets. But it can also still give you soul hearts, of course. And it just doesn't want to give me any soul hearts. That's the tick. I'm leaving. Not like, again, not like I was invested in that or anything. I don't feel the need to do that. I could play that once and then not play it while I'm invincible. Otherwise, it would give me my health back. My red heart, that is. It wouldn't give me the soul. It would take a soul heart as well. Anyway, I could do that to get into Polaroid invincibility, but I don't think that's necessary, and I think that would make this easier in a way that I don't want to. Keys. I don't need them that much, but I will accept all of them. Unquestioningly. Wow, the charge is so much longer without cancer. It looks like, yeah, I've gone the wrong way every time. Not a huge deal. Oh, that was really dumb damage. I'm gonna go to the curse room and get Guppy's tail, which I like. I really like that. Funny, I could have become Guppy by now, but that's okay. That wasn't my goal. But that would have really completed this run and things that people have recently complained about. And I'm sorry if you're one such person, but I have a lot of fun playing like this, so every so often it's just time to cut loose. Yeah. See what I can just take. Just take it all. Yes, I just tried to use the candle on the poop, and it didn't work. I knowingly did that. What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, stop it, you. Oh yeah, Guppy's tail. That'll increase chest and golden chest drops, which is great when I have a lot of keys, and great in the chest, because all the chests and golden chests will contain items. I'm very pleased with that pickup. Of course, 1/3 of the way to being Guppy, but that's not something that I really am after. So that was Bombs of Key, I believe. It was. So I guess I'm carrying that around now. And this is Conquest. Conquest, one of the worst bosses in the game. Maybe the worst? I don't know. But we're gonna do our best. Conquest. What? Could do a number on us. No doubt. Really not a good fight. Oh, okay. Hope yeah. Just hope none of those hit you. Fly for a rock. This is one time when I'm particularly glad to have flight. But look, just like that, he ate through all of our resources. I'm gonna go anyway. I could go try to play a fortune teller machine, but I think it's more fun not to. Okay. Gotta be careful of Chubb. I wasn't really taking any damage outside of that very room, so it's not a big thing. It's just, this could become a big thing very easily. And I think that's the fun. I think it would be great if I lost this run, because then everyone couldn't say, guaranteed win on, like, all of these items. Where I take all of them, still lose. You really can't call them guaranteed win. Because they're not. Or I guess you can call them that, but you'd be wrong. But still, I'm not going to lose on purpose. Okay, this is going to be the one time where it's not a fortune teller. Just watch what I tell you. I could play for a black fly in order to attempt to switch which slot machine type it is, but I'm not going to worry about it. Either I'll find one or I won't, and if I don't, well, I guess we're going to have a fun Isaac fight. But I'm going to clear this floor and then I'll do the fight. It's not really a big deal what order I do it in. No. And I am going to take this chance. Alright, officially worth it. Officially profit. Cool with me. I like when I profit from curse rooms. Curse rooms are good. Although people have started to accept that. It's not something that's like, whoa, you're talking crazy, man. And no, it's like, yeah, we know, they're good. Until they do that, but that wasn't the curse room's fault. That was the telepill's fault. So now we're back to where we were before that room, and I guess that's okay. And then we just get another soul heart laying around. The game is just doing weird things to me, and I guess that's okay. I do have the health to take me into that boss challenge room, so I'll certainly go there. Hope for, say, the meat. Or pentagram. Range up? Absolutely not. Range up, of course, doing nothing whatsoever for us. And recently many people have decided, and rightful to question it, to mention that if you get, say, mini mush, or apparently the thin odd mushroom as well, I think someone said, then Brimstone's laser doesn't go all the way across the screen. It still has the range, though, so range really doesn't matter. It still shoots all the way across the screen even when the animation does not get there. So, range really not a factor. Unless someone can prove otherwise. Like, if you want to do a thing where you take, like, 300 range down pills and then shoot Brimstone and it has no animation and doesn't hit anything, go ahead and do that. I would really I mean, I wouldn't mind being proven wrong. I like learning. But I'm pretty certain of this. Okay. Now, I'm not cheesing here, mostly because I'm not super worried about it. But I sort of am at the same time. Just basically, I'm going to throw the candle whenever possible, just in hopes of hitting. But now we're in the repeated bomb state, so it's not important. Whoa! Alright, great fight, I suppose. We're going to go to the Devil Room, not because there's anything in here that I can trade for, but because there's a rock that I want to destroy and hope for a tinted rock. It wasn't the day. One day it's going to be the day. One day will be the day. Alright, this is an awkward situation we find ourselves in, because each time we freeze Monstro 2, we have the awkward moment where we have to wait and figure out when he's going to shoot at us, which is obviously a potential risk. Health up, alright. Of course it's unfilled, but that means that we can get to the point where we get Polaroid invincibility if we got hit enough. Not that we want to get hit enough. Oh, nice. That was awesome. Good timing to freeze. And miraculously didn't get hit, honestly. It looked like we would. Ooh, okay, you're shooting a bomb. Oh, I didn't know that you'd actually get to change your direction. That's cool. Alright. Nope. I don't know if we're going the right way to the boss. Yeah, we're not. But that's okay. I can certainly manage. See what we've, maybe it's this way. Probably not. It could be. If I have to clear the whole cathedral, fine. I'll do it. Don't think I won't. Nope. Pearl, extra chance at soul hearts instead of red hearts. But I obviously can't take that with the Polaroid if I want to go to the chest. Which is a really stupid mechanic, especially when it's required to beat the game 100%. But that's an issue for another day. Sadly, it's going to stay in Rebirth, which, again, stupid. But, you know, nothing I can do about it. Library, I'm not going to bother with. There's a potential benefit from it, of course, in Book of Revelations, but I don't think that that's worth very much to me. Of course it could be. Any soul hearts help. But I'd rather save my keys for my Guppy's paw, or Guppy's tail, rather. And chest. The potential benefit is rather slim. More money. Maybe I get money equals power. Best to pick it all up. And there's our boss. Great. So freezing, that's going to make a big difference. The familiars are the worst part of this fight for us right now because they're going to cause Isaac to shoot more, but the candle will destroy all those tears and make it not as much of an issue. And I could even just not shoot in Isaac's direction unless I have a candle charge so that I can minimize his threat to us, but I'm not going to do that. If we had Bloody Lust, well, it would have maxed out probably in the first time of us shooting the candle because it only takes 12 tears to hit its max damage because tier kills, tier destructions count for Bloody Lust. They don't count for Charm of the Vampire. Just Bloody Lust, Samson's Lock. But yeah, this is the only time that Bloody Lust is even moderately useful, pretty much. It's a pretty terrible item. And if I had gotten it, I would have taken it with the candle. Even though it's still not really worth it, it's just an option where you can use it. So we're in a pretty bad place, but I'm gonna roll with it because I think that's more interesting and fun. Parasite doesn't do anything for us. Really bad chest for us. Yeah, I'll still take the Parasite. I'll take Whore of Babylon. And I'll take Little Chad. Items that I normally wouldn't. Whore of Babylon could be nice if I somehow got rid of my red hearts and got a handful of soul hearts instead. Okay, that was close. Flight, really nice for this fight in particular. Oh my gosh. That was close. Magnet, not even a little bit desirable. That would easily come against us. Even in that last room where there was that red heart that I didn't want because that would ruin my Polaroid invincibility if I got hit a bunch. Which so far I am. So, just saying. Okay. No chest that time. Sure. I don't know. I don't see it as a likely win. I think I did take at least 2 hits in that Isaac fight. I think I took a fair amount more than that, honestly. So I can't really mess with Blue Baby too much. But I am going to stick to it and try to full clear the chest. Okay, die. No, stop it. 1 dead. Okay. Second one not dead. What? There you go. Get Bob's Curse for poison bombs and also 5 bombs. All explosions will have poison clouds, but only our place bombs will do poison damage. So keep that in mind. Even though it looks like things are doing poison damage, they're not. I just need a Polyphemus, and then I can do it. Nope. Oh no. Okay. This is pretty bad. No, you need to die. Monster Manuel, okay. Even though it might not be optimal, I am going to take a full red heart. Because I know there's one laying around. Of course, I'm in Whore of Babylon currently, and I have Polaroid invincibility on hit, but it's... We'll see if it was the right choice or not. I don't know. We're just getting a lot of books, though, so maybe I should have gone to the library for the express purpose of not getting books from all these chests. Okay, then! Don't freeze the bloat when it's about to do that attack. Learn something new every day. I didn't know that. I've never seen that before. That was kind of crazy, is what it was. And I hope to never see it again. I wonder how, like, the hitboxes were for that. If it was shooting at all those places, or if it was just kind of pretending to be doing all that, and it was actually where it was supposed to be. Although it did end up teleporting elsewhere. Quarter, not very useful. A bunch of money that I don't need. Oh, good. More money. I don't know. The game's not giving me a lot to work with. But I, again, suppose that's more interesting. Oh, shoot. Another soul heart. Okay, that's something to work with. It heard me. And I was like, hey, you know what? I'll give you all I want. I'll give you as much as anything. Okay, I should be killing Gluttony last for the health up potential. Ooh, thank you, Gluttony. And I guess I will. Ooh, okay, okay. Didn't get it. That's also alright. Relic, that's actually kind of funny because that's a reason not to have picked up Little Chad. But it also doesn't really matter because there's not going to be enough time for it to do much dropping for us. It's going to give us a soul heart normally every 5 rooms, but since we have Little Chad every 7 rooms, and that kind of sucks. It's not one of my favorite items. It's alright, and it's passive and still useful. It's just not amazing. Oh no, I took the half heart. That's really bad. That's really bad. Peeper, not a damage up. It's just would make one of our tiers red aesthetically. And I probably should fight Blue Baby right away, but I'm not. So, you know, that's okay. We'll make it. Or we won't. Which, either way, I'm satisfied. Okay. I've had fun with this run, so I don't really care how it ends. Because I'm clearing the chest either way. Oh, good. Note that the candle can cause, but can also fix a glitch where war stays off screen forever. Okay, so Samson's Lock, actually the only time it's even slightly useful, because it's so bad, completely useless almost 100% of the time. I guess it's completely useless, like, what, 94% of the time? 93.33 repeating percent of the time. It's only useful with a candle in any sense whatsoever. Because it's kind of like Bloody Lust, where it gives you damage on kills, except that it's not guaranteed to give you that damage. It's only going to give you the damage with a 1 in 15 chance, which is 6%. So it's pretty unlikely. Each time you get a damage up from it, you've basically won like a blood bag or something. So it's a terrible, terrible trinket. But with the candle, you can destroy enough tiers that you actually have a fair amount of chance of getting something from it. And since I'm not going to be getting Polaroid invincibility, I might as well take it. But we'll see where things turn, because it looks like I could end up taking enough damage where I would get to Polaroid invincibility, and I'd much rather have that. Oh, that was... yeah, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Could easily take enough damage for that to happen. Of course, all we could get from this mini-boss-wise was... oh, what's this? Telepills. No, never take that in the chest. Ever. Could take you to the I'm Error room, which would really screw you, so I could die in this room easily. Very, very easily. Okay, the Peeper is, like, freaking me out. Because I mean, I can tell it apart, but it's causing some issues there. Bloat, thank you. No! That was pretty close. No? 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 I thought that the bloat would die, and then it didn't. So we lost that run. I told you, not guaranteed wins by any stretch of the imagination, but note that I never naturally would have taken that Spirit of the Night deal, and then I probably would have won. So anyway, I enjoyed that, and once again, I told you so. Habit did work with the candle, which, not that useful, but something. I probably could have killed Blue Baby, especially if I went right away and took Samson's Lock. But, well, probably even without Samson's Lock, because it probably wouldn't have done much for us. But I wanted to clear the chest, so I did. Well, I tried. I died trying. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that run. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.